Good morning, dear students. Today I have taken a poem for you. So I want to discuss this poem for your advantage. So the poem name is Failure, and the poet is Amos Russell Wells. Failure, famous poem, written by Amos Russell Wells. You must remember name of the poet, Amos Russell Wells. There are given some important words, word notes, globally, morass. You must know the meaning of morass, an area of muddy ground. Treacherous, presenting hidden or unpredictable dangers. Clambered, climb with difficulty. Yes, so you must note down all these difficult word meanings. Morass, an area of muddy ground. Treacherous, presenting hidden or unpredictable dangers. And clambered, climb with difficulty. So some students, they have asked me to explain the poem clearly for their better understanding. I am trying to explain it again in this video. So the poem name is Failure, and the poet is Amos Russell Wells. First, we will know about this poet. Russell Wells was an American editor, writer, and academic. He was a prolific writer, having written 63 books. His works deal with fiction, poetry, and devotional literature. So here he has taken in the beginning an important illustration. So we will see it and we will read it. Arunima Sinha, a name he has chosen, suffered serious injuries to her spine and lost a leg in a train accident. Despite this, she went on to climb and conquered Mount Everest, and then the highest mountain peak in every continent. Pair up with your partner and discuss why did she choose to stick to her dream? What do you think was her attitude to her disability? Here, the beginning story that we have got about a physically challenged girl, Urulima Sinha. Being physically challenged, she overcame lots of challenges in her life. Through his willing power, she did it. Lot of problems came to her life. She faced it boldly, took challenge, and passed over all the problems and became successful. Okay, now I am going to explain line by line of this poem. Failure is a rocky hill. It is imaginary poem. The poet has taken lots of natural objects, symbols to clarify it, to make you understand about the difficulties and how you can take it and you can overcome it. Failure, he has compared failure with a rocky hill. Do you know hill? Have you seen hill, students? Yes, you know. Very often you go to travel here and there and you have seen rocks, hills, and rocky, uneven path. Treacherous. It is very dangerous to climb up. Some people with their interests, they climb. Looking from distance, we see that it is very beautiful, but climbing is very tough thing. Okay, so the poet has advised to the young reader, to his reader, that climb it, don't get disappointed, don't get hopeless. Rather, with your full of energy and willingness, strong willpower that you have, with this willpower, you will go ahead and you will climb it, you will conquer it, you will reach your target, treading down all the path, the unsmooth, uneven, rocky hill. So now is your second stanza. Have you understood, students? Failure is a rocky hill. He has compared failure with rocky hill. Failure is the word that is very much negative. Always we take it in our negative mind that if I take this work, if I cannot get success, then what will I do? Okay, lot of work will be there. We have to take the challenge. We need to learn how to take the challenge and how to overcome it. Seeing the difficult works in our life, difficulties in our life, we have to face it and we have to overcome it. We have to learn to take the challenge one by one, and we have to go ahead with this to win, to subdue our all difficulties, and we have to conquer it. Next stanza is here. Failure is a broken bone. The poet has compared failure with a broken bone. Set it. You arrange it again. Set again. Get your energy, giving you full of strength. Grin and do not groan. Grin. What is the meaning of grin? With your smiling face, you take the challenge and do not groan, do not cry for this, do not get repentant, do not remorse for that. Rather, with your smiling face, you have to take silence and you have to stick to with this, to go forward and to overcome these challenges. Next, failure is a tangled string. The next stanza, the very first line you see, failure, he has compared with a tangled string. Do you know the meaning of tangled string? Just a string tangled, knot. Means here it is indicating another difficulties, severe difficulties, from where we can not get any way to come out. Puzzle out the knotted thing. We have to solve it, and we have to choose the right way. We have to take out the proper idea, and we have to use it, and we have to overcome the problems. We have to solve the problem. Failure is a river swift. Swim it, swim, and do not drift. Failure, the poet has compared with the river, and there the current, the strong current is flowing, and we should not get back seeing these difficulties. Rather, we have to go forward with our new exploration, with our new energy, vigor and vitality. Failure is a black morass. Cross it, there are tufts of grass. Now the poet has compared failure with a black morass. What is the meaning of morass, my dear students? Here, morass meaning an area of muddy ground, a swamp. So it is the challenging things, challenging aspect you can say. In our life, lot of difficulties, hurdles will come. Here the poet has compared failure with morass, muddy path, full of difficulties, smeared on the road. We have to take the challenge. The muddy path means here the difficulties, new difficulties, troubles, hurdles. We have to take it in any kind of condition, any kind of situation in our life. Cross it. We have to overcome it. We should not get that. Seeing the uneven path, uneven road. There are tufts of grass. It is very much dangerous symptoms for you, dangerous signs for you in every step while you are going forward. Then you have to face new difficulties that you do not know what kind of situation may come and how can you overcome it. So here there are tufts of grass full of troubles. Failure is a treacherous pit, unpredictable danger. Failure is an unpredictable danger. A scramble, clamber out of it. So what kind of difficulties, different types of dangerous episodes may wait for you. You should not get disheartened, rather taking your full of energy and willing power. You should overcome, you should climb up, and ultimately you have to achieve it, taking all the challenges in your life. Failure is an inky night. Sing. Expect the morning light. Failure. It is not a clear sky. It is not a bright night. It is full of cloudy, darky. Here the poet has implied with this symbol that every time you will not get favorable conditions. Different kinds of difficulties may come in your life, way of your life. You have to take challenge and you have to go ahead, defeating all the challenges, defeating all the troubles. After ending of the first cloudy, stormy night, there is a hope, there is a light, there is a bright sun is waiting for you. You have to overcome these nights with a hope that you have in your mind. Perhaps you have a lot of troubles in your life. You are physically challenged. You can't speak. You can't see. You are blind. But one thing you have, that is your hope. With this hope, you have to take challenge. You have to go ahead with a bright aspiration in your mind that one day I must reach my goal. Failure is a particular time or particular thing you have to think is that with the failure, after the failure, there is success. So it is just like opposite of success. If you do not start with failure, how can you reach your target, means your dream, means your target success? How can you be successful in your life? It is your last stanza, that is, failure is an ugly coal. Ugly coal. Fuse it to a diamond soul. So the poet has compared failure with coal, ugly coal, black color coal, and convert it into diamond, glorious, brilliance with your talent. You transform it. So here the poet has given you the clear message through this poem that in your lifetime lot of difficulties may come. You should not get afraid of it. Rather, with your bold step, with your strong mindset, with your persistent hard work, with your mental power, with your sweet willpower, you have to face all the challenges and you have to overcome it. ultimately you will be the achiever, you will be the winner. So failure, you should not get afraid of this word failure. Rather, you try to think how can you may reach your target to or to your goal, defeating all the challenges, defeating all the problems, hurdles in your life. Thank you, Vol. Thank you very much, my dear students. Please you like, share, and subscribe my videos. In our next video, I will take different subjects that you are facing problems that you can't understand in your class. Please, you never forget to say me. I must take it sincerely, and I will try my best to explain you. And you will ask me question. That's it. What is that? I can't understand. Please, you explain it again. Thank you all, my all audience, and especially my cameraman. Thank you.